Hey, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that, this video finds the people that needs to see this video, okay? Because it's a lot of strange things that's happening over here on my channel. And, we're going to talk about it right now, okay? So, as you guys can see on my channel right now, as you can see, if you've been here before, you've seen that my subscribers have dramatically, okay, gone down, if not disappeared. Okay, I think right now I got less than 20 subscribers over here right now, and just a couple of weeks ago or a week ago I had close to 6,000. Well, there's a reason behind that. I don't quite understand it, but we're going to go ahead and explain it right now, the best of my knowledge, okay? As you can see right now on my screen, I have Google, who also does business as YouTube. Now, listen, y'all. This video is not here to be malicious or to put down this company right here, because this is their platform, okay? That's just like going to somebody's house and doing what you want to in it, and it's their house, they paying the bills there. You don't have the right. But YouTube welcomed me on their platform. I came here to do business with them, to be a partner with them, and that's what I did, okay? But in the process of me doing business with them, they have a duty to me, okay? The law says that, okay? So it's not here to dog them in no type of malicious way at all. But I do have to speak my truth, and that's what I'm doing today. Okay, this is my truth, and this is how I see things. Okay, I'm sure they got their own way of seeing things. This is how I see it. Okay, so let's just start off by saying, okay, I've been having my channel for I'm gonna say almost 3 years. Okay, it probably been 2 something years, but I'm gonna go ahead and round up. I'm known to round up, so we'll say 3 years I've had my channel over here. I started off my channel doing K-pop readings, okay? Because at the time, my daughter, she wanted to start her channel, and I tried to help her, get into YouTube. And I had also wanted to start a YouTube channel. I just didn't know what I was going to start it on. So at that time, me and her had I didn't know she was into it. She didn't know I was into it, okay? We was kind of watching tarot videos at that time, and then so I bought my first set of tarot cards, and because I found out that she liked it too, I bought her first set of tarot cards. And then that kind of opened up to this channel. She was happy that I supported her and what she liked to do, and she also was doing K-pop. She really liked K-pop. She got me into K-pop because I didn't know what K-pop was at first. She got me into K-pop. Okay, and I, at first I was like, girl, what is this? And then I got into it and I started enjoying it. Okay, um, so we did start off the channel together. Then eventually she went off and did her own channel, and I was still over here doing the K-pop readings. And at that point I was in it to win it. So my channel probably did K-pop for a minute. Now, over here that you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Well, by doing K-pop, I had well over the 4,000 subscribers within months. I had over 200, not subscribers, I had the watch time. I had more than 4,000 watch time. We had accumulated over 200,000 watch hours, okay? So I was like, okay, K-pop is cool with me, okay? And plus, I actually enjoyed learning more about it. K-pop, I learned more about the artists the more I read on them. Okay, and so all I need to do is get the subscribers, and I was being monetized. And so soon after that, I did get the subscribers. The subscribers eventually started coming in, and then I was monetized. Happy, whatever. I wouldn't say I was getting rich or nothing over here, but it's good to know that you're getting paid for your work. So I did appreciate that. Now, as you guys know, I've transitioned a little bit more. I don't just do K-pop. I started doing trending news. I started doing some hip-hop readings, even some basketball, and true crime. So I know I got a very diverse subscribers list. Okay, my subscribers are very diverse. They are from all over the country, all over the world. And I truly love that, because really that's kind of how my real life is. My real life, I have a diverse group of friends. I live in a very diverse neighborhood. So I welcome it. I welcome diversity all day, every day. That's my life. So Google, YouTube, okay? YouTube, as you know, YouTube is a platform that don't have a product. YouTube don't have a product. Okay, the product is the people, the YouTubers, and so therefore YouTube needs two elements here. They need somebody to come in and produce videos and create videos. That's why I say you being me, okay, or you if you have a YouTube channel. You is for the individual to come in and put their own individuality in the video, and then people want to watch, and that what made YouTube great. Okay, and plus it's not easy creating a platform to produce videos, because videos take up space and everything like that. Not a lot of people could do it. YouTube mastered that with a platform, and they allow us the creator to be able to come in and create our own videos, individual to us and unique to us, and and we get a following behind that. That's what made YouTube great. Okay, now also we need another element. Okay, it's one thing to have creators, but we also need people to view. Okay, you need people to come in and watch the creators. So YouTube really needs to have great customer service when it comes to keeping this platform great. Okay, because what would make them any different than Blockbusters? Do you guys remember Blockbuster? Okay, Blockbuster was the same thing. They didn't have a product. They needed production companies to license out their movies to them after the movies left the theaters, which was a great deal for most of the movie theaters, because what else were they going to do with the movies after they produced the movie and it went through the theaters? What they going to do with it next? Okay, so Blockbuster was great for movie production, but also Blockbuster also needed people like us to come in and rent those movies and wanted to see those movies, right? And I give it to Blockbuster. It was a great thing for us back in the 90s and maybe early 2000 when they was around, because it was nothing like an experience to be able to go out with your family, your friends, or whoever you're going to spend the weekend with, or whatever day it was, and go out and go to the Blockbuster. It was a whole experience. I mean, I feel like I prefer a Blockbuster than a Netflix. Not to say nothing bad about Netflix, but I prefer to going into the building, picking out the movies, then you'll go get you something to eat, maybe go pick up you a pizza, whatever you're gonna, bucket of chicken, whatever you're gonna have for that weekend. It was a whole experience. Okay, the whole family was able to pick out their own movies, and then we'll watch the movies. It just brought community in the home. It brought communities at the Blockbuster. It just brought us all together. It was a wonderful experience. But where Blockbuster at now? Okay, because they got so greedy that they got to the point that they forgot about who they needed to please, which was the people, which was us, and they started nickel and diming us with late fees. They started nickeling us and diming us, even to the point they want us to rewind the tapes and stuff like that. And we didn't, or we forgot, because most of the time we would. If we would forget, they would charge us everything. And it's like, and then because they was the only people who was doing that, they felt like they had cornered the market, and they felt like they didn't need the people no more. So, but where's Blockbuster now, baby? We can't find them. We can't find them. We can't Google them. We can't search them. We can't even find them nowhere, because they no longer exist, because they forgot what they needed. Okay, you don't just need the big people. You need the small people too, or what they call us small people. But we are the people. You need us. Okay. All right. Okay. So back to YouTube. I feel like YouTube probably was great until probably this company bought them out, because now Google doing business as YouTube. Now Google, okay, we know Google don't have a product either. What do they have? They have a browser service, or what do you call it? They have the internet space, or whatever you want to call it. They have, okay, they don't produce no nothing. They need people to produce, and then they need people to click on the video. They need people not the videos, to come in and search. Okay, so they're a search engine. That's what they are. So when they teamed up, you think it was a good idea. So you think, all right. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, because I want these two companies to realize who they need. Okay, number one, you need creators, and you need the people to want to watch the creators, period. And so I think they lost touch of that, because now they seem like they out to please advertisers, and I agree. Listen, I feel like they do need to monetize. They need to monetize, because YouTube wasn't monetized at first, and they found a way to monetize with ads, and they shared the ads with the creators. That's fair. And because of the fairness, that what keeps your company and your business growing. The key is the fairness. You got to stay fair, because when you get unfair and when you get greedy, and that's when you become a Blockbuster. That's when you become a MySpace. That's when you become a Vines or whatever. I don't know what happened to those other companies, but they no longer with us now. That's what happened to a business when you get so greedy and you nickel and dime, and then you just start cheating people. And it's just like, wait a minute, don't forget who you need, okay? You need us, okay? All right. Right. So, like I said, I've been doing my channel for almost 3 years. I saw that my views was, like I said, I started off with a bang, okay? I started because what I was doing, I don't know if too many people was doing K-pop readings, especially not the way I was doing it, because I feel like some people do, and my daughter, she also thought that I was being a little too rough with my K-pop readings. She thought I was being a little too so-called honest or a little too gritty with the K-pop readings. And I'm like, girl, I'm just reading the cards. I can only read the cards for what the cards say, okay? I would love to sugarcoat, but then if I sugarcoat, that wouldn't be me, and I wouldn't have fun to do it, okay? And I don't want to put out readings that, I want to put out nice readings. I want to put out sweet readings. I really do. I wish all my readings could be that way. But if I do that, if I just sugarcoat stuff and it's not the truth, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so I just go with the cards. Okay, y'all see how I do my readings. Okay, and if you've been a day one, which you probably not, because all my subscribers are not here right now, and I'm gonna get to it, but I just want to give a backstory, and I don't want to miss nothing. And I know this video probably gonna be long, and just bear with me, y'all. Okay, so my daughter thought I was being a little maybe too gritty with the K-pop reading, so she was like, she wanted to go do her own thing, and it's not that if the K-poppers need help, I'm not going to say, oh, they're happy and joyful if they're not happy and joyful, because that's just not what I'm going to do, okay? So, anyway, so she felt like they was being a little too gritty, but I felt like the people kind of needed that. They wanted that, because if you love the K-poppers and you see them on the screen, and you can see a smile for only so long before you start looking in their eyes and you see that they're not really happy, or it just seemed like something could be hidden behind their eyes. So when my readings came out, people resonated with it. They loved my readings, okay? Even though my readings weren't always sugar coated, you guys really did, y'all was with me. Y'all was down with my readings, okay? So, back to what I was saying, so my readings really took off, and I was doing K-pop readings in a different type of way. People loved it. I grew my channel from that, okay? Now, remember, K-pop was not my forte, okay? It was something that I kind of grew to love, and I still do love K-pop. So I'm going to do a K-pop reading, another K-pop reading later on today, after this reading. So, but, I just can't see myself doing it all day, every day. But I'm definitely still going to do it, because K-pop is coming to America. K-pop is here. It's here. So we're going to accept it, right? Okay. And they jamming. So point blank period. But like I was saying, my readings are a little different, okay? It's not always sugar-coated, okay? Some people, I may have one or two comments like, oh, it seemed like, you may be being a little too mean, and I don't want to be mean. That's not, but I show y'all the cards. Y'all know I show y'all the cards. When I'm reading something, I'm letting y'all see what I'm reading, and then I want y'all to be able to see what I see at the time, what the cards are saying. I just want a truthful reading. I want a real reading, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to tell you your soulmate is coming back when he over there spending his whole life with a whole family, and he over there happy with his family. I'm not going to tell you to sit there and wait for that man to come back. I'm going to tell you he over there with his family. It's time for you to go out there and love yourself and get yourself started and get your life together. I'm not going to do the sugarcoating stuff over here. I'm going to read the cards for what they are. Okay, and then I'm also going to pull some cards. If I see the reading going to left, I'm going to pull some cards to see how can we help them. Y'all know I do that. So, okay, neither here nor there. Okay, so either way, so my reading, my channel was doing great. Great, great, great. And then all of a sudden, and by November 2022, I noticed that things had changed. Okay, the readings were, I mean, my readings were not getting that many views. Okay, but the watch time was still good, but it just seemed like something was off. Okay, so me, I'm always learning. I'm always willing to take criticism or whatever. And people were still requesting. If you know my comments is a lot of people requesting more and more readings. They want to see certain readings or certain people, and I love that. So what I did was I reached out to YouTube around January of, I think, this year of 2023, and I reached out to them and I asked them, what's going on? Am I being shadow banned? Okay, I just, shadow banned, it seemed like that maybe my videos are being suppressed some kind of way. Okay, and if they were, I just wanted to know why. What can I do to get it back right? So when I reached out to YouTube, okay, on their contact us on the I think the YouTube studio, I don't know if I was speaking with an A guy or customer service representative, but either way, they said that no, they're like, no, you're not being shadow banned. We don't do that over here, so you don't have to worry about that. And then I said, oh, okay. And then so I just took that with a grain of salt. They said I wasn't, okay, and so nothing else to speak about or argue about it. Okay, and then they sent me a follow-up email, just one saying, is everything okay, because we haven't heard back from you, is everything good? And, I just left it at that. I was like, okay, maybe I just need to work on, doing different topics, trending topics. So I started leaning towards trending topics. I started work on my SEO, keywords, tags, to get my video found. And everything like that. I noticed that the CPM on my channel at the beginning was once I got monetized, it was good. It was great. And then the more I did readings, my CPM was just going up, and I was just so impressed. I was so happy with it. I was getting the clicking views, and then, again, around November 22, that's when I realized things was kind of tripping a little bit. So, but I kept on going, and then, I started doing true crime. That picked up a lot, okay? And so I was happy with that. Now, I can't do true crime all the time, every day. That's more of a negative kind of reading. And then I do my readings kind of pull me in. So I don't want to be talking about negative stuff all the time. That's why I don't watch the news. But at the same time, I feel like I do have a gift. And if my gift can help someone solve an issue or find someone that's missing, I'm so into it. I'm so here for it. I feel like that's a purpose. And I'm here for that. So my true crime videos were doing really good. My Shanquella videos were doing good. Everything was doing good over here. But then I started seeing a dip again. Okay. So I just continued trying to work on everything. And then not too long ago, I decided, okay, this is getting too much. It seems like I'm trying to keep up with an algorithm, and I don't understand it. And I researched all the stuff that I can research about this algorithm. I don't know what it wants, what it don't want. It's talking about thumbnails, titles, and content, and trending topics. I'm doing all of that. And it's like, what more do you want? Okay. The CPM is going down. Okay. It's just like, what is the incentive? Well, the incentive was that I still enjoy doing these readings. So I decided to take a break. So what I did was, YouTube has an option where you can hide your videos. Instead of, you don't have to delete your channel, you can hide your videos. So in October, beginning of October, I said, okay, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to hide my videos, okay, because if the comments still coming in, stuff like that coming in, it's just like I'm still working, okay, and the trending topics and all that. So I hid my videos, okay, and I took a little break, okay, and it was only a short little break, and I came right back. My channel picked right back up, okay. My stuff started to go back through the algorithm again. So I thought, it started to trend back in. I didn't lose no subscribers. I didn't lose nothing. And subscribers come and go. You may have one or two that come and go. That's not a problem. Okay, so I continue to go. Now, at this point, I'm decided, let me contact YouTube again, okay, and see, are they sure? Are you sure I'm not being shadow banned? Because it seems like the more videos I put out, my videos wouldn't get more than 100 views. Now, remember, I'm getting massive watch time and all the stuff like that before. Now, I'm not getting clicks. I'm not getting nothing. My CPM is down. So it's like, what's really happening over here? Okay, and before I point my finger to somebody else as the fault of me, I point my finger at myself. I'm the first person to say whether I'm a failure or not. Okay, I'm gonna be the first to say, girl, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. I've been doing it all my life. I ain't gonna just stop because I'm on YouTube. So I had already pointed the finger at me as much as I'm a point. And then I'm like, well, maybe something's out of my control because, like I say, I'm sharing on platforms, I'm sharing on other things, and then I even created my own website, and my website is getting views and stuff like that. So I'm like, what's going on with YouTube? Okay, so I contact YouTube. What day did I contact them? I contacted them first in January, then I contacted them again in October. Okay, October the 28th. I contacted them again, went to the same contact us. I said, am I being shadow banned? This is what I asked. And then they were like, no, you're not being shadow banned. We don't do that over here. And I'm like, okay, you don't do that over here. So why am I not getting views? What is happening? What is going on? Okay. And they were like, well, why would we shadow ban you? Because you haven't violated anything. You haven't done anything wrong. So we wouldn't shadow ban you. And I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense. I mean, because I haven't. All of my videos are monetized. I've never had an issue. I never had a strike. Never had nothing on my channel. No violations. Never had to slap me on the wrist for nothing. Never had to do anything. All my videos have been good. Everything has been good. So I'm like, okay. So then I started researching a little bit more, and I saw that other YouTubers was kind of saying the same thing and feeling the same way I did. And Corey X, I think his name is Corey X Kenshin. My son watches him, okay, so I know about Corey, but I didn't know Corey was having the same issue. Now, Corey has a large platform, okay, and he was saying that he was having an issue with the R word, okay, being discriminated against because of the color of his skin, and then he also said it could have been favoritism. Now, he didn't know which one it was. He just said it could have been possibly been both of them, and I felt like, okay, that could possibly. Now, listen, I grew up in the South. Matter of fact, I was born in one of the most, what people would think probably the poorest state, probably the most R-worded state that you could possibly live in. And I honestly didn't experience that. But then again, I had a grandmother who protected me over everything. And I saw her getting respect in the community. So I didn't see that. Okay, even though I would see crosses in some people's yards and stuff like that, I did see that growing up. But I didn't correlate that with anything. I didn't know the history of it until I moved to the next state that was still in the South. And that's when I learned a little bit more about it, okay? Because some of the people there were like that. But not all, okay? But some of them was. I went to a high school that was like that. It was so bad that once I went to the high school, I decided to change and go to another high school that had more people that looked like me. And I realized that when I went to that high school, I wasn't learning nothing. It just seemed like I was the smartest person, and I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying I had came from a school that had, where academics was important. When I went to this school, it just seemed like, they just wanted you just to come to school. The teachers weren't teaching nothing for real. It's almost like they didn't care for the students. So I couldn't be at that school at all. So I decided to go back to my school, school that was showing signs of discrimination. But this time when I went back, I had a different mindset. I said this time, if any adversity came and approached me face to face, I was going to face it face to face. I was going to stand up to it 100%. And that I did. And not only did I do it, but everybody in my school who looked like me stood up for themselves, okay? And therefore, by the time we got to 10th and 11th grade, the school that you thought was discriminated against us was no longer. At least they got to the point they hid it, because you can't send your kids, you can't teach your kids to be one way at home and then send them to school with that same ideology and think that they won't get dealt with at school, because they was getting dealt with, okay? And that's what we just had to do. We had to stand up for it. If you came that way to us, we dealt with it, okay? We actually had boys at our school that stood up, okay? 100%. Okay, they dealt with the boys, and hey, we had to deal with the girls. And by the time we got to this was around 9th grade. By the time we got to 10th grade, the school that you thought was like that was no longer like that, okay? We all got along. Now, whatever your parents thought at home, that's what your parents did at home. But at the school, baby, we all respected each other, okay? And I say that I had the best 11th grade year, 12th grade year at that school. Okay, I love the school I graduated from. But yeah, we had to stand up for ourselves, okay? It wasn't easy, but we did it. And when they saw we wasn't backing down, we were respected. Okay. Now, and so that just taught me I don't start no crap, but whenever adversity approached me, I stood up. I stood 10 toes down every time. Every time. Okay. And that's how it was. And so when I came across this with YouTube, of course, I'm going to do the same thing. Now, at the same time, you can't tell nobody if they discriminate against you because of your color, because they're not going to admit to it. And unless you in their brain and their head, what's your proof? And so it's hard to prove that now. And okay, fine. But I went and did some research, since I see that I'm facing this at YouTube, and I see that other content creators are dealing with this at YouTube. So I did a simple Google search and found out that Google, doing business as YouTube, has been sued up and down these Google streets, baby. Left to the right, right to the left, okay? It's been Viacom, okay, has been going at it with YouTube over brazen and massive copyrights, okay? Google and YouTube, okay, will have to pay $170 million for alleged violations of children privacy, okay? And also, let's see what else. They also showing that YouTube also have so many lawsuits left and right. They have to pay the FTC a massive amount of money. They had to pay the advertisers, because advertisers were suing them for saying, I guess, for false advertising, for putting advertisement on stuff. And I didn't read all the articles. It was just so many. So not only am I feeling like I'm being treated a certain type of way, other people have already taken them to court. Now the thing about it is, everybody was winning their court cases. Everybody was winning against the children. They had to pay the FTC. They had to pay. They had to refund advertisers' money back. But the only people who case got dismissed is when the black and the brown people said they was having issues with it, with YouTube. The judge dismissed their case. Of course, okay, we got a system here that's been against us. So I guess Google used that to their advantage, and they didn't have to pay anything on it. It just got dismissed. Like, we just nothing. We're nobodies. Okay. And also I see the LGBT community also have some situations with them. So they was paying out the wazoo. So that kind of explained why the CPM was going down, okay, on the channels. But why was some of my stuff being hid? Not just my stuff, and other people's stuff was being hid. And then I didn't just see black and brown people complaining. I also saw Caucasian people. They was also complaining too. So sometimes I just think it may not just be about color. It's just about, are we all being cheated some kind of way, okay? But you can also see that there is some favoritism that's going on over here on this channel, because some people just get, like Mr. Beast. I don't even want to name him because I think he is a nice guy. I do. I think that he's a passionate content creator over here. He has a lot of passion for what he do. You could tell the way he talk about it. But you can also tell that he's also being pushed by YouTube and supported by YouTube, which is a great thing, right? Until it's not, until it's to the point that they have watered down his stuff to the point that, even though his productions you can tell that somebody is paying for those productions, but his production is not giving what he used to give when he did it himself. And of course, if somebody's going to put millions of dollars or something behind your channel, of course you'll be more than happy to take it. But then when you see that your people are complaining about it, and then I even see that they on Twitter trying to cancel him for whatever reason, I don't know why. That kind of leaves you in a hard place. Like, do you take the support from your platform, or do you go back to doing things the way that you did it before? So I can just imagine him probably being in a hard place. But when I saw his content had got over, I think 8 point something million views in 38 minutes, I like, oh hell no. I said, yes, it's definitely some favoritism going on over here. And I think YouTube has got to the point, because now if you go look on the homepage, if you log out and go to the homepage of YouTube, you will see that you got Disney on there, you got Disney's XP, you got CNN, you got all these big platforms that's now on YouTube. So maybe YouTube feel like they don't need the U no more, because now they the tube. Now they the regular TV. But what YouTube don't understand is that people are on YouTube because they dropped the cable company. And again, guess who was on the cable companies? Okay, it was the CNNs, it was the Disneys, it was all them. Now, if the cable companies got dropped with all these big platforms on it, what you think gonna happen to you, YouTube? If you forget the small people, the people who are your product, because remember, you don't have a product. And if you go to YouTube community, you go to YouTube videos and you see how people respond to them, people are talking more crap in that comment section than I ever seen anybody talking on the comment section. Their videos are getting ratio thumbs down more than they getting thumbs up. So that's why you don't see the thumbs down no more, because they was embarrassed by their thumbs down ratios. Okay, people were thumbing down their stuff all day, every day. Okay, they barely were getting thumbs up. They was getting more thumbs down. Okay, so that's why you don't see the thumbs down no more, in my opinion. But they forgetting the small people. They forgetting the people that made them unique. Because when I go to YouTube, when I used to come to YouTube, I didn't used to watch YouTube a lot because I had cable. But when I dropped cable, I came to YouTube and I realized YouTube is a very cool place to be, because I love to see different you can see anything. You can see tarot readers. You can see people doing commentary. You can do people doing skits. You can, whatever you want. You can see couple channels. You can see family channels. You can see real people being real. Okay, well, real as they can possibly be. But, you know, it got to the point that we all have to get the clicks and the views. So we have to be a little more salacious. We have to be a little more, you know, do a little bit more to get the click and the views, which I hate that for us. But versus you didn't have to have all the thumbnails, you didn't have to all that production stuff. Now we have to, which is fine. I like being professional with the thumbnails and all that. That's fine. But what has happened is that they forgetting the you in the YouTube. And so, and it's like, well, if we drop the cable companies, because, and they had all these big platforms on it, and we didn't care about that. We didn't want to see that. We didn't care for that, and we wasn't going to pay for it. So you think we're going to come to YouTube and pay for that? Or you think we're going to come to YouTube and then come and watch CNN on YouTube? And then, nothing against CNN or anything like that. I'm just saying, I just see that here. You think we're going to watch these big platforms and then be annoyed with all these ads? Baby, you losing. You losing, okay? You trying to lose on purpose. Okay, because remember, we dropped the cable companies, okay? And the cable companies had to pick up another type of service, which means they had to have internet service. And same with the phone companies. We dropped the phone companies because we got mobile phones. Why do we need a home phone? So we dropped all those services, and then they all picked up internet service. But the reason why they went in with internet, because they have to have a plan for everybody. There has to be an internet plan that everybody can choose from. It can't all the plans can't be $100, okay? Nobody's gonna pay for that. Then we'll drop the internet. But because the internet services are providing service from all tiers, okay, and that's how you win. You have to offer all tiers. Now, if YouTube gonna get to the point that they're gonna drop the U out of tubes, then they just gonna be another cable company that's gonna be dropped eventually. Okay, so now I go to YouTube, and I thought I did all this research and stuff like that, you know. So now I'm bringing to their attention that I feel like this is what they're doing to me, that they're discriminating against me. And they swear up and down that's not what they're doing. They wouldn't do that. Why would they do that? I don't have any violations and all. It's almost like they was gaslighting me. But at the same time, I just went ahead and accepted, even though I still was standing up with adversity. I still was coming back with my viewpoints, still being respectful. I would come back with my viewpoints, but at this point, I'm emailing back and forth with them, and they responding accordingly. And I respected that out of them. And then so I told the person I was speaking to, I said, I hope you're not taking anything I'm saying personal, because this is more towards a company. And I know it's not easy for you guys to run a big platform and try to keep everybody happy. So I get that. And they were like, no, we're not taking it personal. We understand and stuff like that. So now in the process, when I'm going back and forth with YouTube, I decided, okay, until I get things settled here and I finally know what's going on, I'm going to hide my content again. So I took my content off the platform again. Okay. Not a big deal. I've done it before. And so I took it off again. So I'm going back and forth with YouTube. And then at this point, I feel like, you know what? Let's just go back again. Let me because YouTube gave me some pointers on how I can get my content back in the algorithm, which is the same thing. Thumbnails, titles, and and trending topics. But then you go to somebody like PewDiePie page, which again, I respect all content creators. I'm only naming them just because I just use them in research. Not to say they platform don't deserve what they, because he do. He been here since day one on YouTube. He deserved the views he get. Same with Mr. Beast. I'm not taking anything from them, but you go to PewDiePie and then he'll have a title called just relating or reacting. Okay, and it's like, well, how people are searching his stuff, and I know he got a big subscribers bank. I mean, big subscriber count, but it's like I got if you just show my videos to my subscribers, I would be happy with just that. I ain't trying to get millions and millions. I would love that, but just show them to my subscribers. If you look in your analytics, my subscribers are not even seeing my videos, and I'm like, that's not, how is that fair? And they're like, well, all the subscribers don't want to see everybody they subscribe to content. I'm like, that's lies. Okay, why would people subscribe if they don't want to see the content? Okay, so okay, whatever. Okay, so but for some reason, Mr. Beast and all his millions of subscribers are getting a notification. They watching it, okay? They watching it. Why can't my little 5,000? You know, I say 5,000 because it's not a million, but I appreciate my 5,000 subscribers. Why can't my 5,700 subscribers not see my content? Okay, listen, you can't tell these folks what to do on their platform, right? And I'm not trying to be the person to do that, but so when they explain to me and they give me a list of things to work with, I spoke with a supervisor. The supervisor said that he's gonna take everything that I'm saying into consideration and take it to a team, discuss it with the team, and then get back to me. Well, he never got back to me at all. So I decided, okay, I'm just gonna go back, and try again, because I never give up on anything. Because I do enjoy creating videos. I do enjoy doing my readings for you guys. I really do. So I decided to come back and unhide my channel. When I come back this time, I see that I have a big fat 0 subscribers. I said, oh my goodness, here go the retaliation, here go the wickedness. So I go back to my YouTube representative who I've been speaking with. And I go back to him and I say, what happened to my subscribers that they're now down to 0? So he responded back to me. He's like, no, as soon as you make your videos back public, your subscribers, everything will show up. And I'm like, but this never happened before. Before I hit my channel, I never said anything to YouTube. This time I happened to have an issue with YouTube and I brought it to their attention. Now it seems like there's some retaliation going on. So as you can go to my channel right now, my subscribers still are not there. I have probably like 19, 20 subscribers, and those are new people who just came over and subscribed. I don't even know if they're my old subscribers. I don't even know if my old subscribers can even see anything. And then again, I don't own the subscribers, okay? These are people who voluntarily come over and say they want to see my product that I put out. I'm not a colonizer. I'm not trying to hold anybody against their wills, because if subscribers come and go, everybody know that it's just a click of a button, they can leave and go. So YouTube says that as soon as I put my stuff back on public, everything will be back to the good. Okay, so as you see, my videos are back to the public. Everything is back to the public. My playlist, everything back to the public. My subscribers are still not here. Okay, not my 5,700 subscribers. I contact YouTube again this time. And now when we were going back and forth before, they was responding to me almost in less than 24 hours. So now it's going days in between them coming back to me. So then he finally come back to me yesterday and said the same thing, that just give it a couple of days. And I'm like, well, I already been here for a couple of days and my subscribers are still not here. And then so it took him another couple of days to come back to me, just to say, as I said before, give it a couple of more days with the updates. Your subscribers they would trickle back in. That's what he said. They'll trickle back in. In other words, he's telling me that, yes, I feel like they pushed the button and deleted all my subscribers all in one day. But then they may not have a button to push to bring them back. Okay, so I guess they hoping and praying that by me being back public, that my subscribers going to see that I've been gone and that they're unsubscribing, that they're going to come back. Well, that's not coming back fast enough, and I still don't see how I will get my subscribers back like that. But then again, I'm not a colonizer. I'm not trying to hold nobody against their will. So what can I do? Okay, and this is YouTube's platform, and they said that they not shadow banned and they're not doing anything against me, but doing stuff against me. Okay, but it's all good. So again, this is not something that I'm gonna just take lying down, because just like YouTube, okay, YouTube, this is their platform, but they have laws that they have to follow, and they have to treat everybody fairly. They can't just pick and choose who they're gonna treat nicely and who they're not gonna treat nicely, because I am a YouTube partner, and to my knowledge right now, even though I don't have my subscribers, I only have like probably 18 subscribers the last time I checked. Now my videos are still monetized and stuff like that. Okay, but not only am I a partner with YouTube, I'm also a shareholder in Google. Okay, I own shares in Google, and so it's like, Google, is this how you treat your people who invest their money into your company? Is this how you treat? And no, you don't know that I do that. In order for you to be able to be fair to your shareholders, you have to be fair to everybody, because you don't know who your shareholders are. You don't know who owns stock into your company. Okay, and so right now it's like Google has been found guilty of treating the advertisers a certain type of way, treating the children on their platform a certain type of way, and other protected groups of people a certain type of way. But again, those two cases have been dismissed. But the one against the children and the advertiser were won. Okay, so they had to pay that money back. They had to pay money to the FTC and to the advertisers. But they dismissed people that look like me. Case that's got thrown out of court a couple of times, and I don't know how the LGBT community is, how their case is going. I didn't get an update on that. But there are so many cases that's out there, it's not even funny. I couldn't even keep up. So I know this video hasn't gone long enough, but I wanted to get that part out about what happened to me and how I feel like there's something going on behind the scenes. Okay, it could be as simple as they can't afford to pay us no more because they got so many lawsuits. It could be discrimination. It could be, but what they did to me by doing my subscribers, that's retaliation all day. They retaliated against me after I brought to their attention an issue that I'm having with a company that I'm working with and that I'm invested with. Okay, so they retaliated against me, and that's illegal all day. So we're going to pull some cards real fast on Google doing business as YouTube. Was this a good business deal? I just want to know. Did YouTube mess up when they partner up with Google? Because Google seemed like they feel like they got lawyers. They feel like they can go around cases. They can go around and bend the rules and do whatever they want to. Do whatever they want to you, because they have lawyers that's on the payroll, and I'm just so confused as to why they think that's okay to do that, and how they think they're going to succeed in a business that you don't have no product, and you need content creators and you need viewers. So the way they just got rid of my subscribers like that wasn't nothing. They just pushed the button and got rid of my subscribers like it was not a big deal. Like they could care less. Okay, and that's so sad to me. So we're gonna pull some cards as to who is Google. Okay, we want to know who is Google, because they don't have a face. That's the weirdest name to call a company, but they took off. Okay, so Google, who is Google when it comes to their shareholders, their advertisers, and their product, aka their creators? How are they showing up behind the scenes? Okay, let's go ahead and get into that. How are they showing up behind the scenes? What do we need to know about this? Okay, so far what we have here, girl, they the judge. Okay, now are they working with judges? Do they pay judges? Are judges on the payroll? Are they the judge and jury? It speaks about, now the light attributes of Google speaks about balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Okay, cool. But the shadow attributes, what we don't see, is offering only destructive criticism, misusing business. Let's focus that in a little bit. Come on, baby, let's focus this in. believe it's not focusing in at all, so y'all can read this. There we go. Offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Say less. Okay, so they come across as the judge and jury, probably even paying judges off. Okay, but again, the shadow attributes, what we don't see is that they are showing that they misusing business, legal, and criminal authority, even though they trying to act like they balancing justice. Okay, in other words, I've seen companies that will learn the law so they can work around the law. Okay, and just come at the very tip of almost breaking the law, but then don't break it. Okay, it's just like some companies, like you remember when companies credit people when you owe them something, they will call your house, call your house, call your house, until a law got put in that you can't call their houses that much. You can call only 3 times and probably leave a voicemail. Well, companies are doing it to the max, still calling 3 times, and they're using it to the max. And it's just like you still causing stress to these people. You still harassing these people. You just not exactly breaking the law, because if you call 4 times, you'll be breaking the law. But you're pushing that limit, okay? So they're showing up as the judge. They also showing up as an advocate, okay? Oh, we're good people. What they show you is inspires you to put compassion into your action. Put compassion into your thumbnails. Put compassion into your titles. That's how you're going to be seen, right? But then the shadow attributes, it says embracing negative causes or committing to causes for their own personal gain, for their own personal greed. Green card, okay? That's the heart of the matter, okay? So it's greed here, okay? Hence to why the advertisers were suing them and won. They have to refund money back. So when they refund money back, did they take it out on their content creators? Next, we got Avengers. Oh, they the Avengers, baby. They the heroes. Okay? They speak about, but they got a mask on. It speaks about, and it's a green card. This is to the heart of them. Okay? It also speaks about desires to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and oneself. Oh, great. Okay, that's the light attribute, which means that's what they shows us. But behind closed doors, it says resorting to violence in the name of a cause, baby. Okay, that's the shadow attribute. So this is what we have with Google. Okay, they the judge, the jury. Okay, they gonna advocate for you as long as you just put in that work and just do what you do. But then they're gonna embrace the negative cause and commit to only personal gains. Okay, personal gains and greeds. And they may even resort to some violence in the name of the cause. They may even resort to throwing away all your subscribers just to teach you a lesson, aka me. Okay, now let's pull on YouTube. Let's pull on YouTube real fast. Let's show how YouTube is showing up in this. Okay, because Google took over YouTube. So let's pull on that. Give me 3 cards on YouTube. What do we need to know about YouTube? Oh, so 4 cards came out on YouTube. Let's see. And the first card came out. It's the Don Juan, baby. Baby, they gonna finesse us, baby, like an old pimp, baby. Okay, we got that Don Juan energy. It speaks about, now they light attributes, what they show us. They spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. Ill. But it also shows, now this Don Juan card gives me more of a sexual type of vibe. It says, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. They got very much private agendas. Again, that's definitely what's going on, okay? Oh. Because they know YouTube know they need us. So they're going to magic Don Juan us to death, okay? Spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. Maybe even on the spotlight certain things that appeals to them, or certain things that they feel like appeal to their advertisers, okay? But then using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. What are those private agendas? We're going to find out. God. Okay, we got this God card. Look at that person on there. Do it look like we can trust that God? Okay. Now this card speaks about represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Okay. That's the you in YouTube. The shadow attribute speaks about places financial gain and control over impartial spiritual insight. Again, there go that money again. So YouTube just as greedy as Google. Okay. They teams. They're a team. Okay, look at you, this Google right there. Look at YouTube sitting right there. sitting right there. Okay, both of them looking crazy. Now we got the mother. Oh, they the mother. They a mother, baby. It speaks about the part that they show us, green card, which is the matters of the heart. It speaks about. I got too much light on here. Maybe that's why my cards are not showing up like they should, but that's okay. It says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, the joy in giving birth to life. So it seems like YouTube had a passion for YouTube at one time. Okay, and YouTube did create something that I feel like no other platforms could create, because it's hard to create a platform that shares videos, that because videos take up a lot of space, and then you got a lot of random people, aka creators from all over the world, uploading constantly. Okay, and to me, that's not an easy thing to create. But it also speaks about smothering, aka shadow banning, in my opinion, smothering or abandoning their children. And that's what I feel like they did to me. Okay? Either they smothered my content or they abandoned me. Okay, that's what I felt like. I feel like I'm an orphan right now on YouTube. I don't even know if y'all gonna even see this video. Okay? It says instilling guilt in the children for becoming independent. So are they mad at me for creating a platform for myself? Because just in case they go under, I don't have to go under with them. Okay? Are they mad at us for having platforms? If you have a website connected to your YouTube, are they mad at that? Okay, are they mad at you for moving on? Okay, but it's also said it's smothering. Okay, which means they could be shadow banning our stuff. Then we got a king here. Okay, a king should be a good card. Let's see what that speaks about. The light attribute speaks about enlightened, benevolent leader, benefiting those in your charge. So it seems like YouTube is benefiting Google. The benefit is not for us, okay? We are just the little people, their little product, okay? And if you're not producing a product that they want, baby, okay, you may be smothered, okay? But then it says the shadow attribute speaks about excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraints, okay? So because they got Google behind them, they feel like they don't have to bow down to me and my little 5,700 subscribers. They said they feeling like Blockbuster right now. They feel like they the king. Okay, they feel like they cornering the market, biggest search platform, biggest video platform. So they feel like they king right now. And so, if you get smothered in the process, then baby, you just didn't have it. You just failed, okay? Because they didn't mind telling me your content is not terribly bad. You are growing. No, I'm not growing backwards, ma'am. When I first started off, I was growing. To produce a video right now that get 20 views, and then let's say I produce 5 videos, and then 20 views times 5, so 100 views for 5 videos. Come on now, that's smothering me to death, baby. I can't breathe. I can't breathe with you next to me. No. I can't breathe when you're touching me. I suffocate when you away from me. So much love you take from me. So let's find out more about this private agenda that they got going on with YouTube. Because I still want to know. Okay, what is this private agenda, this Magic Done One that they got? Okay, what's the private agenda? What they was pushing on those children? That's why they had to pay the FTC back, the Federal Trade Commission, for the privacy of those children. Let's find out what's going on with this Done One energy. Why is this Done One energy here for YouTube? We're gonna take that one card. Okay, we got the Trine of Flow. Okay, let's see what that means. It says harmonize, aids, enriches, benefits, energize, joy, ease, lubricates, ill, gift, rhythm, support, indulges. So that's some type of lubricant indulgence they into. Okay, a rhythm. They algorithm. I picked up the algorithm. Okay, so the flow of things right now. They are in control of the flow of things. Okay, the algorithm. That's what they're talking about with rhythm. Okay, they created this algorithm. They completely in control of it. Okay, and that's why they got sued by the FTC, because they was feeding kids, kids stuff, crime stuff, okay? And I also brought to their attention of what they feed me. I'm a whole grown woman, and they were feeding me all type of angry men who hated women. Why would I search for that? Why would I want to hear that? Why would I want to see that? Okay, they were feeding me because, I guess because of the color of my skin, they were feeding me men who look like me, who didn't like women who look like me. Okay, that's all that was on my timeline at one point. Okay, you can't even block that stuff for real. Okay, the ads that was popping up on my stuff and at night was horrendous. Okay, it was some of the spookiest, scariest stuff. It's like, why y'all feeding me these type of ads? Okay, when did I ever tell you I love a creepy, scary movie? When did I tell you I want to be woken up in the middle of the night with a creepy witch staring at me through a peephole? Okay, it's like, what in the world is going on this channel? Okay, so it to me, they the judge and the jury. Okay, they do push salacious stuff through the algorithm. They are in control of what you see. They are in control of what your children see. They're in control of who see your stuff and who don't see your stuff. They're in control of the subscribers you have. A click of a button, they can get rid of them. But I guess they don't got the button to click it to bring my subscribers back. They just hope that my subscribers will look me up and find me and come back one at a time, which is so dirty. They so dirty for that. And for that, yes, I'm not happy with the service that I'm receiving over here. I'm not happy as a shareholder. I'm not happy as a partner with YouTube. Okay, because I just feel like that there is some hidden agenda, as you can see what the agenda is, and it's all in the algorithm. And then who programs the algorithm? Okay, it has to be programmed to a certain way that they like to see it, okay, to control it. Versus before, when you can come out here and you can search for your favorite people and you'll find them, you literally have to sign out of Google and then go to Bing sometimes to find your stuff, because even Google won't even show some of your stuff. It is so sad, okay, that these two companies have got together and they think they cornered the market by being the king. But just like Blockbuster, they thought they was cornering the market, and then now where they at now? Okay, they're nowhere on the market. Okay, unless they done rebranded and renamed themselves. That's what you're gonna have to do. So, I don't wish this platform any bad. They wish it for themselves because of how they treating the people who helped them get started. Okay, and that's keeping them afloat. So that's going to be the reading for Google and YouTube. Okay, and my experience here and what I'm going through right now. Okay, it has not changed. Okay, let me check and see how many subscribers I got right now. Okay, because let them tell it, my subscribers should have been back. Okay, but they have not. I guess they haven't invented the button to bring my subscribers back. So right now, I got 19 subscribers over here. As you can see, I lost my subscribers. I lost all 5,700 of my subscribers all in one day. Okay? All in one day, they lost it. So they can easily say that, oh, well, 5,700 people don't like you no more. Well, my stuff was hidden at first, so they couldn't even find my channel to unsubscribe. I had to come back for them to unsubscribe. These subscribers was gone when I got back, which means the only people that can make my subscriber disappear at that point is YouTube and Google. And that's exactly what they did. So that's going to be the reading right now for YouTube and Google, or Google doing business as YouTube. Catch me on the next reading, girl. Talk to you later. Bye.